let's do this. What is up, my fellow goblins? It's your boy Scully the Goblin here, and welcome to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. So, sorry about last time, goblins. I thought my internet crashed for a moment, but turns out, no, the game crashed. So that's why the video kind of ended abruptly there. I didn't even get to finish killing those. Were they Sabbat? I can't remember. Yeah, they were Sabbat members. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to be continuing where we left off. We're going to be going after the hunters.
I dealt with Anda's troublemaker.
Nice
work.
Right where we left off. Okay, Yep, music's down. Why is there Christmas music? Who knows? Alright, so we dealt with the troublemaker, so we now have to go here. That was... Alright, so while we make our way there, let's take out some of the hunters on the roofs. Just for, the fun of it. Oh, right off the bat. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around.
Operation.
Thought there was only 3 of them. Nope, there was more. Let's try that again.
Oh, they deserve that. Anda will be pleased.
Okay, so we gotta make our way there. So there's more than one of them on that roof. You gotta remember that. Can't see them right now. There they are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit.
Casualty. Hostile present. Casualty. Casualty. Hostile attack. Initiating search. Nothing to report, Command. Active alert. Situation yellow. Comms open. Investigating location. Weapons hot! Won't go. Keeping distance.
I thought I sent him off the roof there for a second. That would have actually been a lot cooler. Is there any more hunters? see any. But I hear some. Oh, we got, hunters and I think anarchs? Yep, looks like anarchs. Did he shout mama as he was... Oh, just didn't see that one.
No sign of incursion.
Right, there's two up there.
Engaged.
Target could still be present. Stay alert.
Assistance.
Alright, that's enough playing around with the hunters for a bit.
I believe congratulations are in order. The court is alive with whispers of you slaying some kind of hideous beast.
You have something for me to do?
Another rush job, I'm afraid. Uptown, a block from Atrium, you'll find the Paranoia building. There will be a vehicle waiting. This is important, Fire.
I will see it done. You have a pleasant night.
Alright, deliver a package, then head to that final thing, then we'll head to the main mission. Hunters here.
Initiate search. I got your...
Alright, sounds like my brothers are up. Alright, where do we have to deliver the package to? Oh, it's over here something? Oh. Right in front of
We're
me.
waiting for this.
Shit, yeah, she came through. Thanks. You don't know what this means. Shouldn't have walked.
Aha! The brave nomad returns to my humble store. It sounds as if Damien could not negotiate a way out of your encounter. So much for his life insurance. Take care, Nico.
Alright, time for the main mission. Alright, so that's the rooftop they're on. Wait for us to get up there, but it's near the street and these guys might see. Let's find one deeper in the alley. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 of these guys.
It's so damn cold up here.
I'd still rather be here than down in the sewers. Ooh, sounds like some real bad shipping on down there. A little bloodbath.
Why did I drop it?
To be grateful we got signed here. I'll take keeping the comms tower running over getting my face ripped off.
Clear and quiet.
Enemies nearby. Yeah, there's a shit ton of them.
Sun's green.
Situation. Engagement confirmed. Weapons hot. Safety's off. We're not alone.
Active alert. Situation yellow. Active alert. Situation yellow. Stay ready for imminent engagement.
Huh.
Stay ready for imminent engagement. Eyes on that position.
Glad I'm on your side.
You know, I'm honestly surprised I haven't been caught yet.
Patrol pattern Omega Beta. Weapons ready. Check for hostiles. Roger that.
How's that? You got one there and one there. Oh, I love them.
Weapons hot!
No way now to scream for help from their buddies. We can take a crack at their base.
What the absolute... Why can't I step with... Like I try getting over this and it makes me alert. What do we have here? Outpost, blah 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 blah. Target L40. All right.
You seem to turn up in all the wrong places.
Mother hen.
Agent Latoya Baker. The lead went dry. The triangulated signals led us to the underground and, curiously, to you. I'll see you soon. Fire.
What signal was this Baker tracking then to find you in the underground? Oh, Nix, and that telephone. These folks know their stuff.
Alright, I need to find a food source here before we continue. Oh, there's two here. Can't do that. Let's find somebody we can tick off over here, I guess. And
You see that dude, Silky will be happy.
so that's where the camera was. Wait, is it still on? Oh, this one will do.
Beat it. I don't do freebies.
Alright. Oh, here we go. More easy.
What are you looking at, freak?
Give me all you have.
You're gonna regret that.
Not really, but...
Cold tonight.
Okay, so there's one camera installed back here. Makes me wonder where the rest of them would be.
Well, here we are. Let's, encourage the hunters to leave. Politely, of course.
How much want to bet we're gonna get captured by the hunters? One, two, three, four, five.
They are armed to the teeth.
Teeth are my speciality.
Casualty. Hostile present. Heads up. We got a tango. Likely blank body. Incursion detected. Repeat, incursion detected.
Should have used it on one of
Yellow
these guys.
status. Hostile location unknown.
I was aiming for the light, but alright.
Stay ready for imminent engagement. No sign of hostile. Location still unknown. No sign of hostile. Location still unknown.
Alright, sorry about going mute there for a second, goblins. I remember was asking if I saw where their car cubes was. Alright, screw it. Going loud.
Need support!
Combat initiated. Reinforcing.
Tango lost. Stay alert.
Go red! Target A!
Was he dead?
Striking target!
Whoops, guess we rattled them.
Oh, so it wasn't just a light, that was an alarm too.
Comms open. Investigating location.
Yeah, let's lighten the mood up a bit, shall we? Okay, that sucked. I was aiming for his head.
Checking in. No sign of incursion. Initiating search. Patrol pattern Omega Beta. Weapons ready.
I'm on your side.
Hearing possible contact. It won't go far. Keep alert. Weapons hot! Got you now! Yellow status. Hostile location. Target sighted!
Alright, we got trails or wires leading to here.
Seems Sophia was right. Killing the Queen might summon the swarm. What else is there to be done?
Patrol pattern Omega Beta. Weapons ready.
By all means, look for me. But you should know. I I am just one node in a vast global network. If I go dark, they will know, and they will come. It already has a name. Operation London Calling. Something to think about.
Incursion detected. Repeat.
Incursion detected.
Mobilization pattern. Active alert.
Situation yellow.
Noting. Contact! Assistance! Disruption detected. Mobilization pattern Delta 7. Come on, just like this. It won't go far. Keep alert.
What the?
Patrol pattern Omega Beta. Weapons. We will eliminate you. Patrol pattern. Contact! Contact. Reloading! Take back the initiative! Got you now! Possible up. Target on the move. No sign of it for now.
That kill him?
You're trained for this. Help! Casualty! Lost track. Contact! Code red! Location unknown.
Right, I think there's one more, maybe? Or is that all of them? Yeah, looks like all of them. Oh. Would you look at that, one of them's hiding.
Status. Hostile location unknown. Checking for targets.
Alright, that takes care of them. Alright, there's a wire that leads this way. One, two, three, four. Okay, 4 so far. 5. Then we got some lights over there. Okay, we gotta be careful.
Resuming patrol. report, Command.
Pleasure watching your work.
Checking in. No sign of
Alright, so there's reports and that all around here, so I guess we should keep an eye out for that stuff. Can't shut the door down.
My men are looking for someone. Max Muldoon, African-American kid, lost nose piercing.
Ah, that's not good.
We learned a lot before he dropped off the radar. Not long after things. Does your kind still feel protected over the young? Do you still feel at all?
Well, considering that we were human once,
Max,
I would say most
certainly
vampires
seems to know
feel.
a lot.
At least the ones that still have souls, that is.
She doesn't even possess.
Well, if she's tossing out threats, then I guess we're making her nervous.
But in all seriousness, but I'm very certain vampires can have feelings too. And again, a lot of people seem to think monsters don't have feelings. If they're living and breathing, they have feelings.
Checking in. No sign of incursion.
Oh, I almost feel sorry for him.
All signs are green. Agent down. Patrol pattern Omega Beta. Weapons ready. Agent. Nothing to report, Command. Nothing to report, Command.
There we go. Alright, before we deactivate this, let's look around. There we go. Found something to look over later.
Patrol pattern Omega Beta. Weapons ready.
Shit.
Barely a peep.
Is there somebody on the roof? No, it doesn't seem like it.
Good work. My money says we'll find that door wide open.
Here's something I've learned that you might find interesting. The easiest monsters to catch are those that can't live. And someone is disfiguring Seattle vampires. Offering them up in the hope of leaving the rest of you alone. That's not how this works. Once we found them, we'll find you. Unless we can reach an understanding.
Enemies nearby. I'm guessing they mean the sniper.
Patrol is normal. No targets detected.
Is there something I can blow up to get these guys to leave? Okay, I got an idea, but it's probably going to be a very stupid one. Hey, a potion.
Patrol pattern Omega Beta. Weapons ready. Contact! Code red! Perimeter breached! Help needed!
Not gonna lie, I thought he wouldn't see me when I went underneath the thing, but...
So, strategy? Mother Hen can't be too far away.
I'm withholding judgment, for now.
Looks like we found a makeshift barracks here. Shotguns. Codes. Damn it, I couldn't take them with me.
Situation normal. Resuming patrol. Nothing to report, Command. casualty. All quiet. No sign of the target. Starting an agent down. Weapons hot! Hospitalized. To investigate. Finish the mission.
Alright, looks like we found our targets all the way up there.
Still withholding that judgment? Time's a-coming.
I will see what Baker has to say for herself.
Good. From this way.
Blank bodies don't feel the cold like we do. Stay alert. No activity.
Oh, for the love of, how many of these guys are there?
Engagement confirmed. Weapons hot.
Remember! AO agent down! Just...
I admire your persistence. Perhaps it's time we met face to face.
This smells of a trap right here.
Your heart is racing. Most would have started to run.
Neither fight nor flight would be useful right now. Are you ready to negotiate?
You seek civilized conversation. I will listen.
Let's dispense with the theater. I'll tell you what we have on your kind, and I get what I want in return.
Her heartbeat. Not just fast, but skipping. And there's a vinegar smell. Her blood.
You are dying.
6 weeks. 8, if I'm lucky.
You want me to save you by making you like me? Interesting.
Do we have a bargain?
You are not in a strong position here. Answers first.
Very well.
Most hunters would rather die than become what they hate.
I'm a pragmatist, not a zealot.
Then you are already off to a bad start. You want me to honor your request. Why?
I've watched you. If I have to become a nightmare, I want to be a strong one. And you're the nomad. You're the big bad wolf.
I want to know what the IAO believe about us.
Our regulars know the basics. Garlic and holy water are myths. Jury's out on stakes and crucifixes. You crisp up real well with fire or sunlight. However, I know that sickness or old age won't kill you.
There is no way around death. Only through it. I need names. Who are you targeting in Seattle?
Other than Max? One strong lead. A meeting between two potentials outside the city. Seemed to be making a trade, but I could only get a visual.
The meeting you recorded. I want to see it.
That's Katsumi. But who's her paramour?
We're out of time. I gave you answers. You made your decision?
By embracing you without permission, I risk us both.
Then I'll lie low. And I can help. I know the hunters. I'll throw them off the scent.
The IAO is a weapon. Perhaps. But if Lou finds out...
Lou finds out we're fucked. Then again, could be useful. But... how useful would she really be? A vampire among vampire hunters. My gut's leaning towards either one of these options. I have no idea which one to pick. Destroying her would make Lou happy and the current prince happy. But then we lose the agent on the inside if she doesn't get caught. But she might get caught. And again, this could be part of some plan of the hunters to basically get somebody on the inside. And again, she could instantly betray us when she becomes a vampire, or she could try to kill us when we try to destroy her. So it seems like a fight either way. Kind of wish there was a third option right now. Why not?
Clan Banu Hakim prides itself in matters of principle. But that can be retaught.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do not thank me yet. I am no nursemaid. You will have to survive on your own.
I understand. I will fear no evil, for thou art with me.
Your god will not follow you here.
We are probably fucked right now by doing that.
Can't say I was expecting to walk away from this mess with a little baby vampire under our wing. Our next problem?
Little.
Just embraced someone without the prince's permission. Can't imagine Lou will be best pleased either. If I were you, I'd say as little as possible.
Yeah, no shit. We're not going to mention anything about that. We're just going to say she's gone and dusted or she got away. Oh, a little fun fact. When I actually played a pen and paper campaign of Vampire the Masquerade with a group of friends, I kind of went around and basically made other vampires without permission quite often. I was playing as like a shit, I don't even remember the clan I was playing as, but basically I was trying to get as many like vampires on those to distract the court, because I was trying to actually work against them at the time.
Someone there?
I'll let that one go. What was it I was trying to go against? Oh, right, now I remember. I was trying to take over the court during that damn thing. I can't even remember where the game was based. I just remember I was trying to take over the court. Some of the others were trying to do the same. It was the second time I actually made a character too. I was trying to, I think I was I can't remember the clan. Oh, that's Banks. Got some missing persons. A lot of them in the park. Yeah, I can't remember which clan it was. I remember the first the character I made for Masquerade. It was a Nosferatu detective. It was a former not police officer, a PI, somebody who would track down stuff. I also didn't really hide that much. All I did was wear a large trench coat, oversized hat, and a scarf to cover the lower part of my face. Wasn't even a good disguise, but it actually worked. I remember that character also didn't drink a lot of blood. It was mostly just blood bags. Okay, let's get to the top floor. Wonder if I have any of the old sheets I made for those guys. I'll have to look in the boxes to see. Alright.
Sheriff.
I executed their leader.
Pluck the hen, huh? Let's hope she didn't lay too many eggs.
Indeed. You made a choice. Let's see what it brings us. Now we only... No. No, there's something else. Something you're not saying. Speak.
Katsumi has had meetings with a contact outside of Seattle. A vampire. The IAO seemed to think the individual was of special interest to their hunt.
That's so. And the mark's effect? It still hasn't stopped?
No.
Then we can't rule anything out. It could be Katsumi's part of the Sabbat after all. Tali, look into it. See what you can learn.
I'll put it on my list to get into, right behind Clone, Ryong's faithful and fabulous butler. But I'm still smelling something. Come on, Fire. You got a bad poker face.
I have left nothing unsaid.
Phooey. You sure about that?
But you should know this. The hunters have been tracking Thin Bloods. It may be that they were planning a raid on the Anarchs.
Had we left him to it, there might have been a massacre. Lou would be thrilled. Now headless? Either they'll redouble their efforts, or they'll be scattered, broken. Let's hope for that. Well, it's done now. There's gonna be cleanup to do, but the immediate threat is over. Meet me at Macom later. We'll discuss our next move.
Oh, and if we're booking appointments, you should check in with Lou. She was asking after you.
I said say as little as possible. I did not say outright lie.
Sometimes you have no option but to lie. Uh-oh.
My love! I mean, Fire. I wanted to find you. Forgive me,
Why is she calling us her love? I mean, we flirted a little bit, but not a lot.
Is something the matter?
What? No. I mean, I was worried before, yes, about the IAO. I trust your judgment. It's just... you still have the mark. The man you mentioned, the gardener, he is truly gone? I mean, you are sure?
He wanted me to drain him, to perform diablerie. I refused, naturally, and gave him a quick death.
I see.
Why do you ask?
The mark. I found a match. It indicates a binding ritual. Thaumaturgy, complex. Skilled, even. I'm so sorry, Fire. You are bound, signed and sealed. Some might even say indentured. Someone has claimed you, and they still exist, or the mark would be gone. So it can't be your gardener. I don't know who, or why, or how to break the bond. Not yet, at least. But I will. I'm so close now. Give me tonight. Let's meet back at Wake the Dead tomorrow. When you're free to, of course.
The gardener. Had you heard that name before?
It sounds almost biblical. Like Eden, or Gethsemane, where Jesus was entombed. I can look into it if you like.
I suppose it is of little consequence now. What else can you tell me about the ritual?
Do you know of Goratrix, of Clan Tremere? He was a follower of the Sabbat. This mark, the ritual, it is based on his work. The texts you found for me, they are a translation of his methods. I am struggling with a key, but I am nearly there. One more night. I promise.
If it is not the gardener, who do you suspect, Sophia?
Me? Oh. Well, I know Lou blames everything on the Thin Bloods, and I can see links, if I'm entirely honest. They are known to experiment. Alchemy, thaumaturgy. But, I mean, it's a convenient scapegoat, don't you think? Isabella was no anarch, and Benny hated them, so... Why? What do you think?
Need I ask what you truly think of Lou herself?
I think no vampire abdicates the princedom out of the kindness of their heart. Forgive me. That was out of turn. I mean, she's been up in that penthouse for, well, 40 years or more.
But do you suspect her?
Lou? If anyone were to chain people, then perhaps. But I'd question why she needed you.
Baker showed me evidence of Katsumi meeting someone. I do not yet know who.
You think they could be...
It might explain the Thin Blood link. And perhaps Katsumi is not their only contact in Seattle. Who can know if they also met with Benny, Isabella, Willem, maybe even the gardener? Why would Tully bind an elder?
I can't see a reason for it. He has as much power as he needs, really. Perhaps I shouldn't turn a blind eye so selectively. How unscientific of me. But Tully has been kind. In his way. I see wounds in him beneath the calluses.
I
why
wonder.
the hell not?
A Tremere researcher might stumble across much in her investigations. Such as a ritual to bind an elder.
You're serious? You're really serious?
It seems unlikely, but we must entertain all options. Speculating any further is futile.
I suppose it is.
If I am honest, I am looking for reasons to linger. With you, Sophia.
With me? And you think I am a traitor? No. I'm sorry. I have work to do. Until tomorrow night. Sorry.
And that's how you confuse somebody. Not my best job at confusing somebody, though. In games or in real life.
Thinking. It was Lou who had a problem with Gideon, with Gardner. She was the last person I remember him going to see. Now we know it was her who made him disappear. What if she's behind all these killings? I mean, it's the obvious conclusion. If Lou took out Gideon, well, how could I not have seen this before? Is Lou the rebar killer? Or am I missing something?
Hang on, he might actually be onto something. Because if we think back on it, most of the victims were ghouls. But then after Lou's sister was also killed, they begin going after members like other vampires, I think, if I remember correctly. Or no, that old sheriff was a ghoul, wasn't he? Then they start going after people who weren't ghouls during the modern time. So maybe it's Lou, but maybe it's someone close to her who's doing it. Something to think about. Or maybe it was her, but maybe the gardener actually was the one who, like, tricked her into becoming the rebar killer. Because if we remember, she was getting, like, visions and a whole bunch of stuff out of her control. And at this point, I'm more interested in figuring out who the rebar killer is, rather than who marked us.
Regular as clockwork. Guess something's still pulling at my gray matter even without Gideon. Fire, you there?
I am.
The case was shelved. Gideon's disappearance. We thought it was the rebar killer. There was nothing else to be done, or so I thought. I remember that much. But it was Lou. She buried him under the ground with iron through his heart. Does that mean she's always been the killer?
You're the detective. You tell me.
And how did he become part of the Sabbat? It was Lou's fault. How could I not know? It was Lou's fault. How could I not know that?
It's been so many years. You said it was shelved. What's changed?
These new killings. Maybe a copycat, maybe not, but they've put a tickle in my skull. I can't stop thinking about that night. The last time we saw him, he said he had to ask Lou something about stories. Don't you remember?
I remember. But if you're right, what can we do about it? Who would believe you?
You're right. We gotta find evidence. But how?
I do have an idea. Lou has a habit of keeping trophies.
Ooh, what? Like the skulls of her enemies, hollowed out, gold-plated, and used as drinking vessels?
No, like mementos.
That's what I said.
The point is that I know where she keeps them. Remember all those years back, I used to have a lab in the basement of the glacier.
Ooh, skeletons in her closet?
She uses it for storage now. I doubt anyone else has been down there for years. There might be something there. You'd need to find a way in. Maybe Jimmy the elevator or something.
That does seem worth a try. Although they're not a big fan of me over at the glacier.
Hey, wait a minute. What if Lou's being set up as the rebar killer? When we're looking at that angle, we're gonna have to look at people who actually hated her guts, but there's probably a long list.
Since I dug a hole in their foyer, I still swear that X marked the right spot.
Fabian, you told me once you'd given up on Gideon's death. That there was nothing you could do.
It's the curse of being a detective, Miss Sophia. Like a dog with a bone. Some bones we only dig up when we remember where we buried them. Over to the glacier, I suppose. A mite too close to Her Majesty for my liking. She might turn me into a newt or something. I thought it was best to let her be.
Probably. Alright, let's make our way over there.
Huh, goon on the door. That wasn't too helpful.
Let me stop you there, buddy. Private party. Nothing for you tonight.
I'm on official business.
None of that, my friend. I know all the tricks.
Then I commend your attention to duty, and I wish you good night.
Truth be told, I never felt at ease in the glacier. Guess the feeling was mutual.
Evening, ma'am. Wonderful to see you. How was today's shoot?
Oh, such a great day, darling. 7 scenes in the can.
Wonderful, ma'am. It must be such a grueling schedule. If I might ask, how do you stay in shape?
I am not answering that.
I'm so sorry for overstepping my bounds. Welcome back to the glacier, ma'am. And may I say, I am such a fan of your movies.
Always happy to meet a fan, even if they are a dick.
Please, enjoy your evening.
Oh, I will.
You'd think that a card-carrying member of the undead would be able to get into swanky parties more often. Maybe I needed to get me an opera cape. Anyhow, time to visit the basement. To the elevator. The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. Uh-oh, Tolly. This means trouble.
Now why is Seattle's finest patronizing the Glacier Hotel? Let me guess. A murder? A public health violation? Or just my unpaid parking fines?
I need to use the elevator.
Mm-hmm. And I need a miraculous coat of many colors. Guess we're both out of luck.
Can I just get past, please?
Lou's busy, whether you need clues or not. I might be persuadable, but police require access has never been enough for me.
I could owe you a favor.
Let's indulge in a little mutual scratching of backs here, Detective. You want your clue? I want some investigating done.
An investigation, huh? Investigating what?
You know me, always interested in the gossip. I've heard some things and I want to hear more. Patience is working on something very special. I want to know what. I want to know why it is that Silky leaves town every few weeks. And I really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
About Patience.
Oh, yeah. They're up to something. Arting. You know, making art from life.
Why is that a big deal?
Their work. I like it, don't get me wrong, but I think there's more to this one. I keep getting a feeling that I'm looking at a ticking time bomb. You're good with the inanimate. Take a look. Let me know what you find out.
About Silky. Can you give me a hint?
A hint, Detective. Silky leaves town every few weeks. I just want to know why.
I'll come back.
Good luck, Detective.
I headed to Aurora Pond to try to get a private art. Going on a mighty quest to placate the guardian of the elevator doors hadn't been in my diary when I woke up. Trouble was, Tolly was mighty stubborn. Besides, some of his requests were kinda interesting. And it's not like I didn't have the time.
Sorry about the background noise. Sounds like Oakley's barking now.
Here we were. A quick appraisal of Patience's artwork for Tolly. At least it wasn't Isabella. With Patience not around, this seemed a good moment to indulge in a little art appreciation. I was a man of simple tastes, and this looked complex. No.
Is that a pig with antlers and fangs? Or is that a hog?
Ooh, not my taste. Patience was good, I think, but I was no expert. Hey there. What do I even call you? How about I just call you Angel? Anyway, tell me about you.
I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten, the Consumer of the Husks of the Lost.
Oh, that's nice. What's your purpose? Why did Patience choose to make you?
The art cannot speak of the artist.
Well, you're restarting a long history of arguments about art criticism right there, buddy. Let's stick with what I can figure out.
I am an expression of the truth of those that are forced to be animate, but do not live.
Yeah, I guess that's blatantly obvious. I thought there might be more to it.
I am power and rage and force in chains, and if unleashed, I will tear down my tormentors and destroy those that have me fettered.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I just don't know if that's figurative or if you could really, jump up and flap around. What exactly are you made of?
Chains and iron, rope and tool, blade and bone. I spear, I cut, I split, I bite.
You do, don't you? And a skull right at the center. More bone, obviously. That is interesting. Just gonna check out your noggin, Angel. Don't mind me. Now, I know this is stating the obvious, but, you've got fangs. You've got fangs. Oh, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you? My. Have we met before?
Thin ice, Malkavian.
What the vajazzling fuck do you think you're doing, Fabian?
Uh-oh.
Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
It's what it looks like. I'm appreciating the art. It's not what it looks like. Nice skull.
It is exactly what it looks like.
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
I thought it could do with just a little adjustment.
Get the fuck away from it!
Sure. What's the meaning of the work?
Eye of the Beholder? 101 of art, detective.
When it comes to art, I always need a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you'd take apart a songbird to see what makes it sing.
The skull, right there in the center. That does draw your attention. Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh. And do you know it?
Not yet, but it's starting to talk to me.
Oh yeah, I know something about talking artifacts.
I bet you do, Malky. And filing cabinets and road signs, am I right?
So whose is it? Where did it come from?
Honestly, I don't know who it is. I wish I did. Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story. As to where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
Huh. Even if I couldn't figure out who Old Bonehead was, I knew Tully would want to know where the skull came from, or who gave it to Patience. I'll go appreciate art somewhere else.
Thank Christ.
What secrets are we keeping, Oh. Don't want to give up Katsumi's name. She's a good supplier. Thanks for the help. Katsumi was the supplier. I decided not to let on to Patience that I knew it. On to...
Oh, we should probably make a pit stop on the way there. Oh no, there's somebody right back here.
That was Patience ticked off Tolly's list. What was next? Silky's regular...
Hey there, Carla. Life treats you well, I hope?
Detective, your hurt is so deep, yet on you stumble. Maybe I can soothe it.
I am thirsty. That I won't deny.
You need not
Aren't
ask,
we all?
I will always make you better.
Well, you have certainly healed me. This city needs your caring, Carla. Stay the course.
Come to me if you're hurt. I'll make it all better.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Alright, let's head to... I actually forgot the name of the building there for a second.
I was becoming a regular visitor to St. Stephen's, and nobody had smited me so far. Still, there's a first time for everything. I had...
What do you want?
About Misty.
What about her?
Thanks for looking out for her.
She was in a bad way. Still is. Wherever she is. I guess she's moved on. Sometimes I think I hear her, or catch a shadow of her. She's out there in the city somewhere, trying to keep that child safe. You know it'll never be born. Those two will be together. Forever.
Yeah, I know. This your place now?
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice and shut it down. But for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
How did you join the Camarilla? Not easy for one of your clan.
True enough. It's what you'd expect. New lick in town gotta prove their worth. The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. And that opened my eyes as to how this city works. Believe me.
Might I ask what that task was?
Guess you just did. But it's between me and Lou Graham. And it's done now, so shouldn't concern you.
Fair enough. I was just wondering. I'll see you later.
Uh-huh.
I figured I needed my strength for other things. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. Onda had made a deal with...
Oh, here we go.
Might be useful. This hadn't been used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time. Out of services. Well, well. Hello there, Mr. Pointy. Gotta say, I am not accustomed to talking to cutlery.
Ha! Cutlery? I was made to take a life, not to butter bread.
Whoa! Okay, I get it, I'm sorry. Do you have an owner?
Not an owner, but a partner who wields me in our assignations. Together, we have slain many.
I was kinda hoping for a name.
There is a scent associated with me, is there not? An aromatic fragrance like jasmine, with just a touch of melted tallow. It is not unfamiliar, huh?
You're right there. That's Onda. Not a surprise. Wonder why she's not carrying you. So, have you killed lots of people?
Look at me, detective. Well-honed steel, well-sharpened, polished, oiled. The stains around the hilt are my marks of glory. When I sink into an opponent, I bite deep. They will remember me for the rest of their life.
Which is presumably pretty short. I gotta ask, though, why did Onda put you here?
You can only speculate, detective, for I have been used, and in recent memory. She does not want me found, no. Perhaps there is a secret associated with me, or a guilt. Or perhaps she is scared of me.
So, what has Onda used you for recently?
Parting flesh, detective. The cutting of mortal meat and the severing of bone. I am no cheese knife.
Oh, I can smell that. Blood. And recent, too. But there's something more here, isn't there? Guilt. You reek of it. Yeah, I need to concentrate. Why do I sense guilt, my wicked little friend? It is so strong.
A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment. But the wielder...
This is deep. Deeper than my guesswork. I can almost see.
I bite down through skin, through flesh, through thin and brittle bone. I sever, a cry of agony. Stump spurt crimson as 2 fingers roll loose onto the tabletop. Twice more, bang bang! The joints crack and digits fall away. White and scarlet, ruined, irreparable. Our victim sobs in pain and fear, pleading with his Lady Maria for an end to the suffering. I am raised to strike again!
Oh, that was something. A vision worthy of Gideon. And... wait. Lady Maria. He's pleading to Holy Mary. Onda killed the priest?
I am a knife. I cannot answer that. But that does fit what you sense, detective.
That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never did get along with the clergy. I'll bet anything she was behind this. Thanks, Mr. Pointy. May you never get rusty. Was that all there was to it? I had a feeling there was something else. But this was probably enough for Tolly.
My po- Okay, I certainly had the goods on Onda. There was still work to do. Silky's regular trips out of town needed investigating.
Alright, so we'll just go around this corner, and not on the first turn, but the other turn. It's right here, yeah. There he is.
Reginald, my friend. Hope you're not too chilly.
All is gentle, all is calm. The world flows like a stream through the forest.
I find myself with a mighty thirst.
All I have are your...
Ooh,
Fucking snow and shit.
Alright, let's head to Silky's place.
Food, drink, whatever you can spare.
So what was Silky up to when he went out for a hike? I doubted he'd tell me. Maybe there was something in here to clue me into Silky's habits.
Alright, well, there's a safe all the way over here. Or, no,
Monthly
wait,
parcel
calendar.
from Mrs. T. Interesting.
Oh, when it was glowing,
Maybe
it
I
looked
should
like a
go
wall
try
safe.
to pick
Okay.
it up. Off to face Mrs. Thorne then, I suppose. To remove an item from her premises. The last time I'd done that, she wasn't best pleased.
Food, drink, whatever you can spare.
So here I was, about to try to persuade Mrs. Thorne to let me get a look at Silky's package.
Well?
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky?
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court...
I don't count as court. I'm his friend.
I wonder what Sheriff Muldoon would have to say about that. In any case, no. The customer's order stays with me.
Could I place an order for something?
The last time you placed a special order from me was in 1983. Rather against my better judgment. Do you remember what came to pass? I was left with a big fun bumper book of sleuthing on my desk for 3 years. Accompanied, I remind you, by a yellow plastic magnifying glass and a super squirrel code ring. So no, not again. This shop is for the esoteric, not the infantile.
I'll be back.
I wonder if this works.
Hi there. I wanted to collect Silky's special order for this month.
Oh, you do you? You're not the first to be poking around.
Was it that detective? He's been asking questions, bugging Silky.
Indeed, little toe rag. Given the outside interest, can you confirm the details of the order?
The boss wouldn't want me to know.
Someone who follows orders. How novel. Here is the package. Tell Simeon that another such volume will be waiting for him in 28 days, as agreed.
Thanks. I'll make sure he gets it. Huh.
So every 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew. But this would be enough for Tolly.
Oh, we can't actually draw off the book.
Well, I had what I needed on Silky, I guess. That was it then. Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the elevator doors.
No taxis. Buses.
Been having fun?
I know about Patient's artwork.
Great! So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha! Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has power. Patient's got it via Katsumi, so it's anyone's guess.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony.
I figured out what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She killed the priest at St. Stephen's, at Lou's orders, although they were passed down by Campbell.
Poor Father Macmillan? What a shame, but that tracks. Funny, I got the idea there was something more to it. But thank you, Detective.
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork. I think he's got a werewolf buddy, and I think the two of them have a book club.
You know what? That would not surprise me in the slightest. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while. Every little bit helps. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Good work. Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to apply.
Oh, the basement button doesn't do anything. God damn it. This machine needs a stern talking to. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Basement,
oh, now it works.
Oh, are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination.
Down. Definitely down. Got a hot lead.
No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual. Even ill-advised.
I gotta fix the boiler.
Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check, since the downward mechanism is a little corroded and the upward mechanism is in good repair. Would you be upset if I took you to the penthouse after all?
Down, please. Not up. Can I stress not up?
The basement is unmaintained, and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is lovely. You are certain?
I'm with the PD, buddy. I can have a condemned notice slammed on you so fast your doors will quiver.
Of course, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Are we going up? Oh, okay,
Now
down.
to see if Sophia's theory was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her skeletons, or just a pile of junk? Lou was never a writer, but she did have that pet one back in the 40s. The guy with the hairy hands. I don't know what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the idea that she had angels for enemies.
Either one would be
My
terrifying.
buddy Willem had one of these. Always talking about that one song. The old romantic. Huh. Classical, but didn't this look just like one of Lou's hangers-on back in the 50s? What was her name? Oh, I remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that. Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar. I thought I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them.
Hello, Fabian, my boy.
Oh, I was right. Sophia was right. And here, in this place, it was Lou Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. I'd say you're on the money. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
Well, this just got a whole lot interesting.
Just stand a moment.
Just,
Where's... It...
Get a top up here real quick.
Wait,
We should...
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
Oh, it's freezing out here.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou is the original rebar killer.
Oh, I'm making a prediction right here and now. We're about to find Campbell dead, aren't we? Oh, no, he's alive.
Fabian, any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body. But I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. Lou Graham staked Gideon, and I have the receipts to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
Tell everyone about Lou. She faked Santiago, committed the Rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
Well,
from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, Detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old Rebar killings.
Oh, you son of a bitch, you're trying to change my mind.
No, you... I have no suspect in the old Rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed. I guess.
Do go ahead, Detective. This is fascinating.
The killer can walk in the daytime, not Kindred.
That is fairly conclusive, I agree.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
werewolf, maybe?
You know I won't tolerate them in Seattle. There's been no hint of dog for decades.
The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
They're religious. Definitely a hunter, I'd say.
You think so? I feel they might be more open were that the case.
A witness heard him breathing heavily.
We know he can walk in the daytime, so this isn't a surprise. A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
Perhaps a ghoul? They'd breathe like a mortal, but they'd have an edge.
Ah, yes. That is a distinct possibility.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Ah, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him, and why?
The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course. So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a ghoul, probably too indirect to be religious. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the rebar killer, Detective?
It's Fletcher. Everyone knows he's a psychopath.
He is kindred, which rules him out. Besides, oh, he's my psychopath.
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together, to clear out your rivals, because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the rebar killer, but you're the one in charge.
Delightful. Oh, well done, Fabian. For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
That Campbell's a tool. And what's worse, he's your tool.
Oh, no. No, Fabian. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspect in the rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better?
Okay, well, that was interesting.
So you did solve the case?
Seems I did. And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened? I thought Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over. I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. And Lou, apparently.
Alright, we'll meet the current prince first, I think. Then we'll do the side missions.
I guess our prince awaits.
So Fabian did solve the cases, he was just forced to forget.
Fire.
You asked to meet my prince.
Only past formalities. Ryong will do just fine. I still have hunters running around my city. That's gonna be a problem.
Tell me what you know so far.
Tali spotted a group scoping out the glacier. It looked like he'd have to get involved. Until something else drew their attention. I need to know what And I need those hunters neutralized before they circle back.
I will take care of this. Where can I find these hunters?
We had reports of them near the Aurora pawn shop. Nico was particularly agitated. He wanted to talk to you. I don't need to spell out how bad it would be if they took anyone for questioning. They'd give us up in a single, absent heartbeat. And I couldn't even blame them. Still, try to prevent any unnecessary loss. Wouldn't want to give them more reason. I look forward to your report.
Alright, so they're all the way over there. Let's go this way.
Hunter spotted out near Aurora Pawn. Ryong still doesn't know about Baker. Reckon she's the reason the hunters never made it to the glacier? We should speak to Nico.
You have been busy, Dad. First the Sabbat, and now the IAO. The arm of the law is long, is it not?
They tell me you have a problem.
Oh, my friend, what have you been up to? I did not expect you to send me such a stray. Be very careful. In my back office.
My thanks. I hope your night is pleasant.
Oh, look who it is.
Baker. Now I get it.
So you escaped your companions.
I can feel them. I can taste them. I can sense them with every part of me. They burn like stars. They smell like prey. But you left me to them. To my own men. They could have destroyed me.
So why did they not?
They almost did. When I awoke alone, the hunger drove me mad. I killed the first soldier who checked on me. I had to hide the body, then myself.
The alternative was presenting you to the court. Given that many would take your head, your survival is still in the balance. I do not bend our laws lightly. I understand your troops learned of the glacier. You led them here instead.
To the slaughter. Men who used to trust me, who had lives, who had families.
Do you regret your decision?
No.
Good.
But I wish I did. I wish I was that person. The steadfast agent they think I was. Someone who was brave enough to die. So, what now, my sire?
Now, the IAO will still investigate Seattle. We both know that. But you know how your old masters think, how they talk. You will make use of this.
Now's your chance, Fire. If you're gonna point this gun.
Okay, we have a golden opportunity here. A very golden opportunity. We could destroy one of the current princes, or the current prince and former prince, have them destroy the Anarchs, or get them to leave Seattle altogether. Alright, let's weigh our options here, real quick. On the one hand, we are on very good terms with the current prince. And they do not know that we sired somebody underneath their nose, so that might bite us in the ass later on. However, with how easygoing they seem, at least when it comes to certain things, we could actually work with them. However, I don't think that would be long term. With Lou, she's too stuck in her ways, it seems. Meaning that she would definitely be a problem, especially for us. And destroying the Anarchs, that's not really much of a problem for me. If we had them leave Seattle, it would make it so that a bunch of lives get saved on the Hunter side, which benefits but also doesn't benefit us. Benefits is they leave. Problem is that means there's more Hunters out there for other people to deal with. Which is also good, but also bad at the same time, in case we ever, leave Seattle or something. However, it might just be the right choice to make here. Alright, so we're not going to pick the Anarchs. Current Prince is useful, like I said. Something tells me that won't last forever. And with Lou Graham being the rebar killer, how she killed her rivals, that may become even more dangerous. She may even kill the new prince in order to take back her power. Yeah, leading them out of Seattle would be too much of a waste, so it's out of these two options. Do we want to destroy the current prince? Or the old one who's starting to get back into shape? We're currently on both of their good sides, so if they figure out that we tried to have them destroyed, well, then we're completely fucked. Of course, that would mean we had to bring in the option again to leave Seattle. Shit. Normally when I have two options, I flip a coin. But right now I got three options, so I guess I can flip a coin to eliminate the damn things. Hang on, I'm gonna grab my wallet here real quick. How the hell do I have a penny in my wallet? Yeah, guess this will do. Alright, we're gonna flip to eliminate one of these free options. So, let's make it choice between, I guess, Rion and leave Seattle. So, heads Rion, tails leave Seattle. Alright. Heads. That option's gone. Now out of Lou and leave Seattle. Let's see. Let's make Lou heads. And leave Seattle tails again. Tails. Sorry, Lou. Looks like you are officially gonna die.
Be careful. Seek out your opportunity. Build your strength. But when you are prepared, make sure Glacier Hotel is destroyed, and the spider that lurks at its summit does not escape. Destroy Lou Graham.
Oh, that's one hell of a thing.
I understand. I can do that.
Very good, child. Now disappear as best you can, and do not look back. Perhaps, years from now, we shall meet under different circumstances. Until then, I wish you good night, Mother Hen.
Just Latoya.
Then farewell, Latoya. I should report back to Ryong.
And tell her what? That you just effectively doomed her sire. This is quite the pickle.
Well, I'm not going to mention anything about the sire. Because chances are, Lou has her fingers in her head still. And still controlling her. Albeit probably not directly. Or she might be controlling her directly again. Because she was losing the control of herself, so she had somebody else take the reins for a bit. I should have kept that coin right next to me instead of putting it back in my wallet over there. Shit. Oh well.
Now this should be interesting. Yes?
Has something happened?
You tell me, Sheriff. Anything you'd like to share?
I used my best judgment in a complex situation. I knew you would not allow it. So I took matters into my own hands and acted.
Really? Well, I'm a businesswoman. And that's not what I'd call it. The head of the goddamn IAO was certainly a choice. Well, obviously, I'd rather you'd followed protocol. However, despite your occlusion of the truth, I know you acted in the best interests of this court. So, for what it's worth, you have my permission.
As gracious as ever, my prince.
Well, it was that, or final death. Now, your report. Did you handle the rest of the hunters as instructed? Or should I expect any more surprises?
Alright. This might screw us over if we lie, but if we don't lie, Lou's probably gonna get a heads up. Then again, there's probably eyes and ears all over this area right now, just waiting to report to her. Screw it, I'm getting the coin again. Nope, that ain't it. There it is. Alright. Heads we lie, tails we tell the truth. What, coin now? Fuck. I was hoping for heads. Alright. Well, we probably just fucked ourselves here. Oh well, screw it.
I instructed Baker. You can look forward to a little more independence in the coming nights. It is time to blow away old cobwebs.
That had better not mean what I think it does. No, don't answer that. It's best that I stay ignorant. Still, our burden seems lightened. Good work. Now, before you go, I need to hear your long-term intentions. Do you plan to stay in Seattle once this Mark business is resolved?
Well, you certainly need the help. I could be convinced to stay longer.
No, that won't be necessary. You can go now. You know the way out.
I suppose all that remains now is to check in on Lou Graham.
Something tells me she's not going to be happy to see me.
Gotta say, going to beard the monster in her den isn't top of my list, but let's get it out of the way.
Nah, we'll leave the side missions for now.
Well, here we are. What do you suppose the old bird's after now? Well, play it careful over any accusations. We only have my memory to go on.
I guess hoping she doesn't get caught up in the whole attack thing, but... not like we can warn her. This place looks a little different. I don't know why. Oh, looks like she's in here.
Ah, well now.
How can I be of assistance?
Always so obliging. I've been thinking about my big return. Seattle has changed so much these past decades. Funny to think that you should know my city better than even I.
And yet it remains your city, now and forever.
So it does, doesn't it? Tell me honestly, forget for a moment that Ryong is my child and I her sire. Do you think she's a good prince?
She has a sharp mind, strong instincts, and a firm grip.
Is that all it takes these days?
Have I displeased you?
No, dear. It was just a question. I want to walk my streets, bathe in their lamplight, hear my footfalls on the rain-silvered asphalt. I long to hunt again. I'm sure you heard I had to let go of the flea-ridden stray. My first real foray will require a little more scaffolding, as it were. Something you, as sheriff, will facilitate.
Naturally. My services are at your disposal. Whatever you require.
See? This is why I can count on you. You will scout for me. I need eyes on possible hunting grounds. I prefer to inspect the menu before I dine. I'm in the mood for a young female. And since I feel a newfound spring in my step, perhaps someone a little more effervescent. High-spirited. Decadent. Oh, positively lustful. I'm thinking black sheep of an old money dynasty. Oh, still bankrolled by the father she renounces into her third Friday night Cabernet.
There's a thing. We know a blood doll of that vintage. Coincidence?
I was thinking more, has a heartbeat.
I dread to think what you and those of other clans call gourmet. Besides, you know better than that. You proved as much with the stray. Don't let me hold you up. I'm positively famished. Just find me a likely spot. And Fire, I want you to know, your service has been noted. Keep it up.
So in a word, what she wants is Verona. And I have an inkling where we'll find the girl.
Where?
The closest thing she has to home. The last place she was truly happy. Atrium.
Alright, we're gonna head to Adrian. Well, we got somebody right here off the bat.
Say, I don't know about this, Fire.
Need I remind you that finding Verona was your suggestion?
I know. It's only... Look, the closer we get, the more I find myself, wondering. It'd be throwing a guinea pig to a lion.
Nothing is decided yet.
Skull is kind of pretty, but it still sucks.
Wait. Just noticed that stuff right there. Alright, she's on the roof, it looks like. Or maybe this is their entrance? Nope, she's on the roof.
What did I tell you?
Oh, beautiful Fire. Back to see me again.
Verona, you look unwell.
Well, hello to you too. Can I offer you something to drink?
I am not here to sup on you.
Come on, don't make me feel like a bad hostess. She said I had the best blood she ever tasted, you know. I'm caviar. I'm diamonds in a champagne glass.
I do not enjoy the taste of desperation.
Well, what the hell am I supposed to do then?
She does fit Lou's bill. You really want to throw her to the spider?
What are you going to make of your life? Do you wish to be a walking meal for the rest of your days?
Well, it's kinda embarrassing, but I did used to have a little fantasy that maybe someday Isabella would turn me into one of your kind.
And why would she do that?
You think we're furniture, right? You feed and forget we're there. But the walls got ears, and so do I. I know a few secrets I'll take to my grave. Or perhaps not, if I never end up in one.
Interesting. But words like that could see her killed before they even leave her mouth.
This is not something I will do for you. But I will consider your wish. You may be approached by a kindred called Lou Graham.
Oh?
If so, find a way to run. If you must let her drink, do so, but then be on the next train by daylight. She will devour you. She will betray you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Perhaps we will speak again.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you warned her. But we still need a meal for Lou, if we're gonna satisfy her. Should we see if we can't find a few other dishes? No harm in having options.
There was
Forget
one
the
already
daddy
down there.
issues and all that jazz. We look for rich, high in spirits, and female.
There was one back down this way. Fingers crossed that they're still there. Oh, is this them?
What I'd give for a bed.
Looks like it.
Oh, you'll do nicely. Very nicely.
I am quite pleased that our paths have crossed. You are unique.
Look, I don't want any of whatever you're on. Thanks.
Well, reckon we have ourselves some options. Let's get back to Lou. Figure out how much we want to spoil her night.
Gotta get her a good gift this year.
Can't believe she ditched me.
Guess we decided against Verona? I doubt Lou will be happy, but she doesn't get to win every time.
Alright, time to meet the former prince. Yeah, I really don't trust walking in here.
You're back. And what delights do you have in store, dear?
The streets of Seattle could not fulfill your more specific requirements. But there are still a few candidates I can recommend.
That is disappointing. No, don't tell me. You found me a pervert, didn't you? No, don't say it. I'd rather not know. They're not a bestialist, are they?
No.
Then I suppose they will suffice.
Wait, a what?
Will that be all for tonight?
What? Wait, I didn't... What was the last one?
I have some questions of a personal nature.
Your interest is flattering. Ask away, dear.
I wish to hear of your embrace.
Oh, that old chestnut. I remember it almost like a coronation. It was raining that night. My sire was one of the gentlemen callers at my establishment. He seldom wanted one of my girls. He was always more interested in me. One night, he got me alone and asked about my prospects. A German immigrant running the most prestigious brothel in Seattle. He asked if I wanted investment, mentorship. I said no. He liked that. I remember my face in the looking glass after he embraced me. The rain, the soul of the city, shining in my hair like a crown of diamonds. And I knew then what I was and what I would be. We don't have monarchs in the States, not officially. But every time it rains, I'm reminded of my crown.
Does your sire walk among us still?
What do you think?
I am curious about your relationship with Rion.
What about it?
You have a lot of influence.
My child and I are usually of one mind. Important when siring to share similar values. Every so often she needs a little more encouragement, but we soon find accord. One way or another.
The night grows long. I will leave you.
Sleep well. You know, I have the strangest feeling that all the chips are about to scatter across the table. I hope to see you again after they do.
Well, something tells me if my plans fail, I'm gonna have to pay you a visit.
Well, should we see what Sophia has for us?
Yeah, looks like we're going to meet Sophia now. Ah, crap, the time. Alright, goblins, and vampires alike, it looks like we're gonna end it here. Normally I try to make it a 3-hour-long video, but at least for this Let's Play so far, but I got some places where I have to be, and yeah. One of those places is nearest food joint, because I'm actually pretty damn hungry, and I still need to go grocery shopping, so yeah, I'm gonna go get something to eat probably, so what else? Oh yeah, I figured out that third game I plan on playing, like, on Halloween Day, and I'm not gonna say the name of it now, but it will be a surprise. Hell, I might even change up the games I plan on playing on Halloween, so, you know. Oh, I already said, like, what games I plan on playing on that day, so I'm thinking I'm gonna, like, change it up and instead play some different games. Might keep one of them the same, though. It all really depends. But, yeah, just thought I'd let you goblins know that. So, if you goblins enjoyed the video, remember to hit the like button. Remember to hit the subscribe button, too, to join our little band of Goblin Outlaws and our little Goblin tribe here on YouTube. And feel free to leave a comment down below saying what you liked about the video, saying what you hated about the video, or just tell me to go fuck myself. I'm kidding. Though if you do tell me to go F myself, I'll just send a message saying it right back to you. Not even kidding on that part. But what else? Oh yeah, leave a suggestion for a game you'd like to see on the channel sometime soon. What else? There was something I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, when we go on that little month break next month, and I already know the game I plan on playing when we come back, and hopefully it won't be a surprise to any of you, because I mentioned I wanted to play that game before. So yeah, that out of the way, to my fellow goblins out there, may your pockets be full of gold, may your looting be plentiful, and may you always have a village or a kingdom nearby you can loot and plunder to your heart's content. Without further ado, I'm Skelly the Goblin. This was Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. And this is... I couldn't come up with a name to give this guy. I'm just going to call him B1. Anyways, goblins, I'll see you goblins in the next one. Later.